The year 2026 is shaping up to be a defining moment for retro motorcycling, as manufacturers dig deep into their archives to resurrect some of the most iconic nameplates in two-wheeled history. Enthusiasts are buzzing over the possible return of the six-cylinder legend, the Honda CBX1000, alongside whispers of a modern reinterpretation of the turbo-era-inspired Kawasaki GPZ 900 RS. These are not just nostalgic exercises. They represent a calculated move by brands to fuse heritage styling with cutting-edge engineering, targeting riders who crave both authenticity and performance in equal measure. But the Japanese giants are not alone in this revival race. European contenders such as the reborn Jawa 730 Twin and the ruggedly charismatic Laverda Shot 660 promise to inject fresh energy into the segment. Meanwhile, Italy's distinctive Moto Guzzi V85 Le Mans and the unexpected off-road throwback, the Suzuki TS700 Apache, suggest that 2026 could become a battleground where legacy meets innovation. The new generation Honda CBX1000 would blend heritage with modern engineering. The heart of the motorcycle remains a transverse inline-six engine, visually dominant and proudly exposed. Unlike the original air-cooled Brute, this modern iteration appears more compact and refined, likely liquid-cooled to meet current regulations, while preserving the iconic 6x2 exhaust symmetry that defines the CBX silhouette. The chassis, however, is thoroughly contemporary. An upside-down front fork replaces the conventional forks of the 1978 model, paired with dual front disc brakes and radial-mounted calipers, signaling performance intent rather than pure nostalgia. A single-sided swing arm at the rear adds both visual drama and practical ease for maintenance, a premium touch rarely seen outside high-end sport or sport touring machines. The squared-off tail section nods to the original CBX profile, but integrates modern LED lighting, while the round LED headlamp maintains the retro-modern balance currently dominating Honda's neoclassic lineup. The concept offers a tantalizing preview of what a GPZ 900 RS could look like. A square headlamp encased in a bold red fairing, gold wheels, and the iconic Ninja script evoke unmistakable 1980s superbike energy. The fairing appears sculpted yet faithful, integrating modern aerodynamic sensibilities without losing the slab-sided aggression that defined the original. The combination of retro graphics and contemporary suspension components hints at a machine designed to bridge eras rather than replicate one. Closer inspection of the concept reveals thoughtful detailing. The front end adopts a muscular stance with a compact windscreen and integrated mirrors, while the rear section retains a stepped seat and subtle tailpiece reminiscent of the classic silhouette. If Kawasaki carries over the Z900 RS's chassis unchanged, the result would likely be a sportier riding posture wrapped around proven hardware, a pragmatic yet evocative formula. Visually, the 730 Twin clearly targets the booming retro segment, with cafe racer cues wrapped in modern detailing. The design language follows what Jawa describes as a neoclassical cafe racer theme, blending traditional proportions with contemporary hardware. While the styling successfully communicates nostalgia, it also raises questions about brand identity, as this Jawa looks and feels more like a rebadged global platform than a uniquely Czech-developed motorcycle. Under the skin, the Jawa 730 Twin is equipped with a 730 cubic centimeters water-cooled parallel twin, developed by Jedi in collaboration with Swiss engineering firm Suda. The output of 75 horsepower at 8,200 revolutions per minute and Euro 5+ compliance place it squarely in the competitive middleweight class, with an optional A2 compliant 48 horsepower version planned to broaden market appeal. The aluminum swing arm, central rear shock, and adjustable KYB upside-down front fork, however, remain standard off-the-shelf solutions, suggesting a cost-conscious approach rather than a fully bespoke engineering effort. Braking and electronic specifications are more premium on paper. Brembo brake components paired with Bosch ABS provide strong brand credibility, while modern rider expectations are met through full LED lighting, a TFT display with connectivity and navigation, and a keyless entry system. These features position the 730 Twin as technologically competitive, even if they further emphasize its reliance on shared supplier ecosystems rather than in-house development. The Oberdan Bezzi concept of the Laverda Shot 660 visualizes with striking clarity. The bike adopts a muscular stance, combining a classic teardrop fuel tank in deep Laverda green with modern chassis proportions. A round LED headlamp, gold inverted forks, wire spoke wheels, and dual-purpose tires clearly signal scrambler and light adventure intent, while the compact exhaust and visible engine emphasize mechanical honesty over excess bodywork. Bezzi's design also pays close attention to functional detail. A substantial skid plate protects the engine, hinting at genuine off-road capability rather than mere styling posturing. The side panels proudly carry the Shot 660 name, reinforcing brand identity, while the minimalist tail section and flat seat echo classic enduro ergonomics. Importantly, nothing in the concept feels gratuitous. It looks like a motorcycle designed to be ridden hard, not just admired under cafe lighting. The Moto Guzzi V85 Le Mans is expected will be equipped with Moto Guzzi V85 TD platform, the brand's adventure touring workhorse. Its air-cooled 853 cubic centimeters transverse V-twin remains charming, but modest compared to the CB1000 FS or Z900 RS's power plants. The V85 TD emphasizes character over outright horsepower, delivering usable torque and a delightfully mechanical feel rather than razor-sharp performance. If Moto Guzzi intends to transform this engine into a Le Mans-grade sport retro contender, significant tuning, and possibly increased displacement, would be necessary. Otherwise, the V85 Le Mans risks being seen as a styling exercise rather than a genuine rival. Designer Oberdan Bezzi reimagines the V85 architecture in full Le Mans regalia. The sketch shows a compact cafe sport fairing, sculpted tank, sleeker tail, lower stance, and sport spec components. The proportions suggest a more aggressive rake and trail setup, revised suspension geometry, and a sport-tuned riding position. The classic Moto Guzzi red paint and Le Mans striping reinforce the heritage connection. Yet, despite its seductive appearance, questions remain about whether the V85 platform can deliver the performance demanded by this styling direction. Despite Suzuki just releasing the SV7GX on a V-twin platform, designer Oberdan Bezzi's vision for the TS700 Apache concept ups for an inline engine layout, hinting the power plant might instead be sourced from Suzuki's V-Strom 800. Hold that thought. We'll unpack it soon. The concept's round LED headlamp blends retro aesthetics with contemporary illumination technology, a nod to heritage without rejecting progress. Its wire-spoke wheels and semi-knobby tires suggest genuine off-pavement capability, not just fashion statements for Instagram profiles. A high-mounted exhaust with protective guards adds not just visual flair but functional resilience when navigating rougher terrain. Subtle but rugged chassis proportions anticipate a lightweight but spirited ride, ready to dance between town streets and mountain switchbacks. The fuel tank takes visual cues from classic TS liveries while remaining slim and rider-friendly, ideal for long days in the saddle. The concept's ergonomics appear upright and relaxed, with a saddle that invites adventure, not just couch-style cruising. Bezzi's design cleverly balances nostalgia and function, not too retro, not too futuristic, just intelligently timeless.